Good evening, everybody. We are back again this evening doing another play of Oxygen Not Included Prehistoric Planet Pack. Just giving it a go here, seeing what there is to see. So let's see, we're in cycle 14. We're going to start resuming a game now. I don't know why this game starts out so loud and then calms down as we get into it here. Alright, so let's take a look. See what we're doing. We're looking to finish this plumbing. We got food growing. What's this thing need? Pollinating. Yep. We still haven't turned that on yet. Or no, actually we did turn it on. Poor guy down here is dying. Let's see, and I think we were going to focus on doing something else. Let's see, I think we were going to start doing, I want to see if this had a command in it to automatically take a screenshot. That's not it. Graphics, audio. Audio, playback, mute, no. Huh. I guess not. Okie dokie. So I think what we were going to do is we were going to put a kitchen up here, mess hall and a kitchen area up here up at the top. We may have to expand the shower area. I'm not sure yet. We're probably going to end up having to swap out some of these pieces here with regular flooring so that we can put in our water sieve through here. And then, yep, I'm thinking kitchen there, water sieve there, and then we'll maybe think about doing something other than that. What is over here? So this is all sand, salt, granite. Interesting. Granite, this is sand and salt up here. What do we got down here? More salt, a lot of salt. Alright, let's get these guys going. Take the pause off. That way they can get back to working. What are we researching currently? There it is. So they're currently working on the water sieve. And let's see, and I think after that we need to do... Let's see, what do we need to think about doing next here? Probably switches. Switches and controls, smart stuff. Or medicine. Maybe one smart thing for controls and then medicine. And then let's see, we've got dispensers, storage bins. Maybe some advanced power. I think we need to do the medicine first and the... Let's see, I'm thinking medicines and wires first. Yeah, medical equipment. And we'll do maybe some advanced wires. We definitely got to do some ranching. Refrigerator. Yeah, okay. Get back to work. Yeah, insufficient. What is that? They're insufficient resources. Algae, yeah. Well, they're making that. That's good. So this is all sand and salt up here, huh? Can we do a salt? So implies edible chemical. When refined, it can be eaten with meals to increase duplicate morale. That's it. That's all it'll let me do with it. Molten salt. Molten salt to salt. Emulsifier makes salt water. Bleach stone. Rock crusher can, a rock crusher can make table salt and sand. Super not helpful. Rust deoxidizer. I need rust and salt. And I can make oxygen and chlorine gas. That got interestingly loud all of a sudden. Still haven't decided on what to do with this thing. You know, let's... So it doesn't tell me, so let's just do it. Unlock it. Iron ore. Let's see what it gives us here. Portal unlocked. Okay. We've decrypted the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have been available. Blast shot maker and meteor blaster. Okay. Okay. $286 cycles. Alright, so that's not too far away. Alrighty. Interesting. And let's do a little digging. Long commutes. Oh, poor guys. Oopsie. Alright, so let's see. What do we need? We need to do a little kitchen action here. We got 3 of these up here, and I got nobody that can do anything about it. That's such a bummer. Let's see. Let's put that on auto harvest. Auto harvest. Alright, see here. Food. Nope. Furniture. Okay. Not sure the point to that, but okay. Let's do 1, 2. 7 of those. 7 beds. Let's go ahead and we'll do a couple of doors. Food, electric grill. Like so. Do we have somebody new? We have a skill increase. So our digger got a skill increase. Super hard digging. Alright, how are we doing on the power action here? Current load, potential load, we got plenty. Alright. Can I go? Like so. Make those things. Dig those holes. Cha-cha-cha. Oxygen's going to be an ongoing issue, I feel. It's going to be just a non-stop problem. Alright, there you go, making those tables. That's good. Made a couple of doors. Well, we have 12,000 calories. Let's make a couple of more mush bars. Let's see here. They cannot do anything about that, right? Alright, let's see. What if we do... And then we'll do 1, 2. There we go. So, on auto harvest. Auto harvest. Alright, research is done for our water sieve, right? Alright, so let's go look at medicine. That should go relatively quickly. Alright, and let's see here. Plumbing. Pitcher. Refinement? Water sieve. Alright, so he needs... Oh yeah. Forgot. Let's do that. Somebody's got some skills. Our farmer. Yay. There, you can do a little critter ranching. How old is this? You, her. Oh my goodness. Status, age. I want to relocate that one to here. Alright, let's see. Back to the plumbing problem. Alright, so this is its intake. So that should be all this green nonsense. Alright, so let's deconstruct that. Do that. And then this one we will do that. And let's see, I think that needs power. Yeah, it needs power. So let's do a little wire here. See how that goes. Then we got to put water into it. So let's deconstruct that. Do that, and then we have to pipe that up to here. I don't think this piping is going to be pretty. Oh, we've got another skill. Our operator got a skill. Let's see, we can do more operating. Or let's do that one. Alright, now the plumbing part of this. Okay. We gotta get to here. Like so. Actually. Yep. Like that. Well, I know it's not pretty, people. Don't look at it, just keep going. Oh, we have a duplicate? Yes, we do. Let's see what they've given us here. Snazzy suit, really? That's what they're giving us, is a snazzy suit. What are they thinking? Researching, tidying, can't smell, can't do doctoring, cooking and decorating. Cooking and decorating. Skilled art fundamentals. Can't dig. But it can decorate and cook. Do I have anybody that can cook? Let's see. Cooking. Operators get skills. Why does the operator get skills? Just reset him. Don't want him to do anything. So we already have one person that can't do any digging. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, we still can do this, but they're on a down cycle, so let's wait until after they go to bed. Because I don't want the person to come in and immediately, like, pass out. I gotta replace this one thing. Can they not reach it? Should be able to. I mean, it's right there. Where is he going? Why in the world would he go all the way up there to eat? This is all oxygen. I don't know what they're having a problem with. Oh, let's see, wait a minute. This reduces polluted. Right, and all we're having is carbon dioxide. Okay. Let's cancel that. Our gas map here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of probably coming from all that. Okay. Let's see. There is. What are we looking for here? There is a thing that will clean the carbon dioxide out of the air. Water sludge press. Kiln. What is it called? Not seeing it though is the problem. Carbon skimmer. That's our winner. Let's put that. Right there. Alright, so this is going to need power. And he's also going to need plumbing, because water's got to come in. And poopy water's got to go out. There we go, and a bit. Alright. Blueprint. Alright, back to these people. I think we're gonna need to cook. These things are not good. I'd rather just deal with we don't have any coal. I have to burn peat because you don't have any coal. Right? Dirt, water, gross water. No coal whatsoever. And this thing is just outgassing grossness. Alright, let's see here. Let's grab one of these. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4. Copying. 1, 2, 4 here. Here. There we go. Alright. Well, it's going to fill up the pipes, all it's going to do until they make that. Emitting, using water, using carbon emitting polluted water. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the breathable air part. I want to get rid of the bad air part. Because the gas map shows that it's all down in here. And that's not good. Not gonna be good as we're gonna run out of water over here soon, but is interesting. That was interesting. Make some of those. Let's see, we got what? Mush fry. Quality is terrible. Alright, research. Alright, so we got our... Let's see, what do we got? We got our medical thing handled. I gotta have interior decor before I can have smart wires. That's silly. Thought I had somebody with a grill. So it's our new person. She's our cook. You're going to be renamed to cook. Still waiting on this. What are we waiting on? Did it get rid of the bad air? Well, it got rid of some. Put a fan. What are we doing over here? We're getting slowly. So we pierce this. Right, this will all dump in here. What is this over here? Just water. Okay. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just do... the question is... should we just plow through here? Like so? How's the oxygen looking? It's still pretty duddy in there. I mean, this is all open. I don't know why it's not flowing anywhere but right there. Wait, it has literally parked right there. Get rid of those. Do a bit of digging. And then we'll put in a little bit of this. And I can't draw a straight line to save my life. Ever. Let's see, I clean that toilet. Yeah, we're still waiting on him to finish that thing up there. Can they not reach those? No, they can just waiting. Surrounded by dirt, and they can't do it. What blueprint did it unlock for me? Scared to even look. Common hanging pot. Okay. Let's see here. Food. Let's see. I don't think there is a refrigerator in here yet. Furniture, no, no, no. Storage bin, no refrigerator yet. It's going to be up here, yeah. Right there. Okay. We have to do that one, then we have to do these. These smart batteries and the heavy wires. What does it need? Sand. Did plumbing all get hooked up? No. So right here. Come on, you jerks. One, two, three, four. Let's just go into there for now. So bad that it just is done. I wonder if I could put that just down here. Like that. And then just run everything from there. And let's do a little plumbing. Then we'll go out. Here. Liquid crossover. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Smart batteries. Alright, how do I rotate it? Oh. Oh. In and out. Okay. There we go. See how much they like that. Do you not have sand? There's a million tons of sand everywhere, and you're telling me I don't have any? Oh my goodness. It's all sand up here. I'm building. For unknown reason. And we're gonna get this bathroom going at this rate. We finally got that done. I don't know where that water come from. Oh, says it's leaking from there, huh? Really? Well, there's food around, so figure it out, guys. Sand. Freaking sand. Where's this start up here? Granite, granite. Sand, sand. Sand. Okay. What if we do a... Put a little thing, make him jump over it. We'll say priority 7 for that job, that job. So it's breaking through, huh? Yeah, it's done. It broke through. Well, that'll fill that back up. You should probably get him on building that. Yeah. Good thing all that stuff's waterproof. Looks like this cycle is going to be a cleaning cycle. Can't tell me we are missing air. All right, what else can we do here? We got to do something oxygen-wise here. What can we do? Water into oxygen into hydrogen gas. Okay. Oh, is that water all done now? Pretty close. We'll cancel that. They didn't get there in time. Okay, back to this. Converts water into oxygen and hydrogen gas. Okay. Need rust. Haven't seen any. So we need an electrolyzer. So an electrolyzer converts water into oxygen and hydrogen gas. What can we do with hydrogen gas? I feel like there's something we can do with that. Power-wise. Here? Hydrogen generator converts hydrogen. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's the direction we need to go. We need to go. Let these batteries get done. Then power rate, then the next thing down. Okay. Get it on. Let's deconstruct that one. Bubbles. What do you do, Bubbles? I didn't give you a name. Art. So she's going to be a... Let's just give her one more. I want to rename you, Bubbles. You're a cook. You're a doctor. So Bubbles is our art major. She's the art major. Bubbles, Bubbles, Bubbles. There you are. You name her to Art. She's the artsy fartsy girl. That's a bummer that was like that. Alright, so now we need plumbing. We're going to do a bottle emptier right here. Might as well clean that mess up. Starvation, why are they starving? There's food all over the place. Doesn't make any sense. It says I have 25,000 calories out there. And somebody is starving. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And we have to put in floor here too. Because we'll put that electrolyzer down there. And then we'll put the hydrogen thing right next to it. Do we have any polluted dirt? Polluted water? We have a little, but not much. Alright, let's see. Power. First thing we had to do is we have to have a power station before we can do the rest of it. How are they doing here? Wish I could rush it. Let's see. Can we just dig out this way too? Trying to give some place for that carbon dioxide to go. Did we make a refrigerator yet? No. We didn't research that yet, right? No, because it's right there. We need that electrolyzer first. Because we got to get oxygen production better. Oops, no, finish that. Let's do another. It's not occupied. There. Better now bet you're occupied. We have 22,000 calories available. Still trying to get some sand. What is all this? Shell, nickel, algae. Let's dig this out too. Since it ruined that. What is that? Algae. So this is all algae except for the fancy stuff, of course. Lead. Uranium. Let's see, overlay me. Material. What do they call a mineral? Dirt is a mineral. Shale. Filtration media. There's some there. It's all up here. There's plenty up there if they'll get over there and get to it. Just gotta get them over there and get to it. Oh, goodness. Another one of these. Let's see here. There's what I'm looking for. There we go. Takes care of that problem. Do we not have research going? No, we do not. Alright, so... Where did my power go? That one. What are we still building? They're still building this mess. Which I don't understand why they haven't finished any of this, but... Then we definitely got to do some refrigeration. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and build that electrolyzer down here. For Grens, get that, at least get them doing that. Rocketry tiding, decreased medicine, no, digging. Decreased medicine, decreased machinery. I don't like any of those. I don't like this rosebud either. None of them were any good. So I'm trying to open this up down here a little bit more so some of this polluted air will flow down. And some of our good air will flow up. At least that's the idea anyway. And we'll have love how they'll go through either door. They'll sometimes hop in off the top. That is so funny. What are we doing? We're at 27 food. I mean, it seems like we're doing okay with this production of figs and sweet corn. Let's see, how many of these do we have? Let's do that. They can't do anything with the... Interesting. They can't do anything with the corn. I wonder if there's something... No egg cracker ration box, okay. Once I get my power, we'll have to switch to refrigeration. And get us some refrigeration going here. So eventually they're going to build some of this stuff. I need somebody to dig. Dig. No? Let's go up here and we'll say... Let's bump the priority of this. I think that'll get us into ugh. Gonna get stinky here. That's interesting. Can't be that bad. No, I guess it is. It's not polluted. It's carbon dioxide. Are they finally up there? Alright, so we're gonna hit sand right there. And some more carbon dioxide. Some more sand, salt. Hydrogen gas and carbon monoxide. Let them auto harvest that stuff. So they can do some food situation. So it looks like 2 of those is handling that pretty well. Or 1. Can't remember how many I put in there. Should have been 1 or 2. So there's 1 here. Yeah, pollination, yada yada. I mean, a long ways to go. this is outer space, right? Because this is all vacuum. Yeah. Because what did I see somebody did once? Is you build a pump down here with a filter on it, a ventilation pump with a filter on it. You're down at the bottom of your base, and you just, the carbon dioxide that's coming in, you filter out. You put a filter on it that's set to only oxygen, or pass oxygen through it but filter out the carbon dioxide, and they pump the carbon dioxide to vacuum. Just straight out into wherever they could find some vacuum. And then they could readily get rid of all that goo and grossness of the carbon dioxide. I mean, it works, right? So I don't think anybody has no skills. Yeah, we're working on the refrigeration here, okay? Should we move him? This is going to be a problem right here. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Oh, research done. Okay. Alright, so that gives us our power, wherever it is. Alright, so we have our automation wires here. Medicine, we have a little bit of medicine, liquids. Okay. Smart storage bin, nope, don't care yet. We have our heavy wire, our hydrogen generator, and now we'll do refrigeration. And then we're going to put in our hydrogen generator. We'll put our hydrogen generator right there. And it produces, what does it produce? Yeah, I know it's invalid, but you know, if they ever get it built, it'll be okay. Puts out 800 watts, okay. And this puts out oxygen and hydrogen gas. So how are we going to do a little plumbing action here? So that's here. So it just pumps out the oxygen and hydrogen gas. Energy generators are extremely efficient, yada yada yada. Let's... Yeah, just outputs oxygen and hydrogen gas, okay? This takes in hydrogen gas, so you have to get hydrogen gas into it. Okay. So maybe we need to do another one of these. And we'll put another one there. Then we'll do a ventilation. And then we'll do a gas pump. Because it only outputs. What if we move... What if we do a little... Hold on, before we do that, let's do... ventilation... gas pump... Can I rotate that, I wonder? Let's see, it's O, right? O. Nope. It's O. Cannot be rotated. Alright, so we'll put that there. Then we're going to put another one of these here. Then we need a filter. Where to put it? Let's just put it there. Then we're gonna need gas pipe. So from here, no. Let's undo that. Do the gas pipe again. Let's go up over here. And then we'll go, that's our input. And then we're going to take this from here to here. And then this. We do that. Then we'll put it just gas bit bonk. See how that works. All this stuff's going to be electrolyzed. Except for this. Like that. I don't know why they're building the vent first. So much more they could be doing. Oh, this is all sand here, right? Right. Get rid of that sand. Finally get my water filter going? Jeez. Alright, so. Why is my pipe blocked? Oh. Oh, because when I did that, it said bink. I don't even remember why I did that. Don't even remember. We'll get that bathroom going yet. Freaking. Let's make a couple of those. Let's do harvest. All right. I will, at some point, get this stupid water thing going. Someday. And then I can get rid of all those other bathrooms. How are we doing on the research? Research is almost done, so refrigeration will be good. I'm going to guess that they're going to take about 6 months to build this one pipe. Does somebody have a skill? No. Alright, research. Refrigeration is done. Spice grinder, smoker. What is that? Let's do... There's no fossil fuels, crude oil. Haven't seen any. Haven't seen any natural gas. All I've seen is I've not seen any sort of natural anything. Crude oil, no. So that's useless. Metal refinery, metal tile. Just looking to see before I commit to the other thing. Produces water. Let's see. There's a lot of thermal pipes. So all ventilation control. Alright, let's do... That looks like it'd be fun. So we're going to do Any more of this? Because this, well, we can do that and that, but, well, we can do that. I think we're going to do that. Farming stuff. Oh my god, just build this frickin' pipe, people. Finally. Start pumping that water now. Intake, intake, outtake. Everything's connected. I don't understand why that's not doing anything. Why it's not pumping. Why it hasn't pumped anything down there. Let's break that pipe and see what it does. It's had that problem, I think, before. It just, like, gets confused, maybe? I'm not sure what you would call it. Well, this pipe's not connected, so that's okay. See what the plumbing looks like. There it goes. Filling them all up. Alright, so we're going to disable, disable, disable. I think we made some refrigeration, didn't we? Food, hydroponic refrigerator. We're just hooking all the wires in today. Should make for some overloaded action here at some point. Because right now the wire is carrying what? Potential load is 1300. If everything is running at once. Alright, filter. So gas output is all, which is the green. Let's see, where's it at? Materials, light, plumbing, ventilation. So oh, I got them backwards again. They always do that. So the green is everything, and the yellow is specifically something. So hydrogen. And then we will deconstruct a couple of those. Okay, so now this is the filtered output, and it should be connected like that, and then this one should be like this. Like that. What are these guys waiting on? Water is empty. Okay. Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? Alright, so they used it once. It's not really doing any filling up there. Who's groaning and moaning over here? Is it one of these guys? That guy down there? Or these guys up here? Let's see if these will start. If it'll start doing something here. So that basically just drained that pipe. They're not making a lot of hydrogen at the moment, but they will start making some at some point here. I just don't... The plumbing on this doesn't make any sense because it's not working the way plumbing actually works. So what do we get in here? Eggs, nickel, seeds. And you're housing edible. Alright, who got a skill? The doctor got a skill. Bedside banner. So, pump can output 10 kilograms of water. Pipe can hold can a pipe hold? Doesn't say. This is all flowing in the wrong direction. Of course. So maybe I have to have a pump specifically for that. Maybe that's the deal. Let's do power, wire, connect. Oh my god, can they reach that? That's the biggest question all of a sudden right there. Can they reach it? Please say yes. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that pipe right there. And they're like complaining the water's cold. It's 87 degrees. It's nice water. Break it, yeah. I don't know why he's in there. Let's see what's in the printable section here. Let's see what they gave us. Digging, suit wearing. Cooking, suit wearing. Is decreased. That one has decreased. That one cannot do doctoring. Urbanite. Okay. And Pete. So it has increased machinery, immune to chill, has increased. Doesn't get a lot of morale from it, but it gets creativity from everything else. Okay, I think this guy here. Oh, where'd he go? We'll call him a soup cook. I should be able to put him into something. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's do that one. Give him a hat. Where's he at? There you go. Get you a hat, dude. Go at it. We're doing food 35. How many of these we got? Can we not do anything with that sweet corn? Other than just eat it? No. Well, it's just food, huh? Applications, so we do... Oh yeah, we need a smoker. Wood, but you need wood for that, so that's not super helpful. So a smoker, okay. Haven't seen a hatch around, so we're not going to go anywhere with that. But we can do a smoker. Okay. Food. We don't have that already, do we? Fish, fish. Haven't seen any fish. Okay. Let's get this plumbing situation resolved here. Plumbing. Then we're gonna go here. Then we'll deconstruct that one and that one. We're not making reliable electricity, but by golly, we're making some. We have a smart battery now, right? And we need refined metal. Okay. Wood. I haven't seen any wood. Haven't seen any slime. Kiln fires clay to produce ceramic and coal or wood to produce refined carbon. I haven't seen any wood. Haven't seen any coal either. Separates mud and other. Heat, overheat, enable. Doesn't tell me what it takes in and puts out. Okay. Research. Alright, so they got all the food stuff going. Let's do the next one. Then we'll do these down here. Alright, so let's do refinement. Bah. Chill there for a second. Let's do a rock crusher. Now he needs some power. Some good old power. Put some power to it here, and we'll see if they can get some rocks crushed and refine us some metal. Did they already do all that? Yep. Copy. Reconnect that pipe. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Where's my ninth one? Okay. I don't know where they ran up there. It's to cook. Forgot all about him needing a bed. Did we finally get all the way up here? We did. What are we up here? Chlorine gas, amber fossil, carbon dioxide, chlorine gas, water, bismite, chlorine, then we're into this. This is all in vacuum. What is this? Hydrogen. Always. There we go. Yeah, I got terrible. Alright, so now we got that is running. Have a wire damaged or something? Yeah, because we're over current here. Okay, so now we don't need. Let's go ahead and break that one. Let's see, green is output. So let's rotate this. Gotta be in the free air. Okay. Dig that sand, get that out of there. And then we're going to sweep up this mess. How are we doing on our oxygen? We got pretty good oxygen going now. Except for this isn't flowing down at all. He's on hold. Got 3 ventilators in here and still having problems. They're just going to tunnel their way right on up there, huh? What's that? Has to be in carbon dioxide. Brain fungus. Okay. Don't know if we need a brain fungus going on here. What's up here? Hydrogen. That is an airlock, right? Don't think. So now all I'm going to do really with this is just make sure this top pipe is not filling up. And then that should just keep itself going basically indefinitely. Alright, so we have this power plant over here that's doing terrible. If we pause this building, can the other thing keep up? I wonder. Ooh, pardon me. Let's see what happens here. Wish I could get more sustainable hydrogen out of it. Research. So at some point I'm going to have to come with environmental suits. Where are those at? There's exosuits. Do I not have space power? So there's that, but you have to do... Pardon me, jeez. Trying to remember how to do this. Drywall, no. Wall toilet. Solar power. Ooh. It's over there, huh? Need an applied science station. And a jet suit. Rad bolt thing was not great, we'll say. That's what we'll say. I don't see anything. It's anything about spacesuit. Let's try suit. Atmos suit. Oh, so it's part of this one. And it says we need, what is applied science? Applied science. Applied science. Tools needed. Okay. Not sure how a soldering station does me any real benefit here. Okay. Doesn't really help me, but, you know, there it is. Accumulated, unlocking higher technology tiers, study terminal. So you gotta have the study terminal. Okay. So you gotta do this. Let's get that one going. And then we'll do the other thing. Do exosuits or something. Get them hands washed. So we have 6,400. Let's do that. Make one of those. How are we doing on calories? 42,000, not too bad. Somebody's going to end up with a brain fungus. I just know it. Is it cold? Oh yeah, minus 11 there, huh? Minus 13. Apparently right through here is all coldness. Bleach stone. Interesting. Let's go ahead and dig. Let's chop into there. So this is mostly working, we'll say. Should be producing us some O2. Except I don't like this here, but apparently it all goes one way. What if we do airflow tile here, one here, and we'll do that. Alright, so now if I wanted to possible Great Hall, missing fancy decor item, recreational building. Fancy decor and a recreational building. Okay. What counts as fancy decor? Are you fancy decor? Grease's decor. No. What about you? No. It said I needed a what? Missing recreational building, fancy decor. Missing recreation, fancy decor. What do we need for fancy decor? Apparently don't have any decoration items. Let's see now, the jukebox counts as a recreational building. Wow. Takes up some space, huh? Do I not have any decors all down here? Fancy decor. It's got to be like up here somewhere. Let's do ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll dig out the rest of this. Yeah, we're gonna get stuck under there. That's the question. Will they all get stuck? Any power loss? Uh-oh. We break a wire. We overload a wire somewhere. We drained all the batteries. Drained all the batteries. What are they researching? Oh yeah, we're currently broken on the research at the moment. Because the power's out. Oops. There it goes. Miscellaneous room. Tree, can't make a... Needs a farm station. Okay. Farm station. 96 tiles. Okay, so that's not terrible. How big is a farm station? Oh, not bad at all. So we can go 3 more tiles over here. That. How's that plumbing looking? See? Starting to back up. Because I put too much water in it. Oops. We'll wait for it at the moment. That's that guy making all that racket. Oh, he caught one of those things. Oh, and the thing got away. What's its prey? Hopefully not me. What's putting off the chlorine gas? What are we doing here? Yeah, it didn't get there. Hydrogen production is so inconsistent unless you're like in a hydrogen thing, right? If you're like, this is all hydrogen up here, so maybe I should pump this hydrogen down and dump it in the air. Or maybe I should put a hydrogen power station up there. Let's do that. Wash basin. Wait. Not a wash basin. But like a hand sanitizer. Let's put that in here. And a triage couch. And a sink for good measure. Alright, let's see. So now we could do a little ridiculous plumbing. Oh my god, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. How much of all that up there needs power? Probably all of it? No. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, what's that nasty stuff down there? Carbon dioxide. Heavily concentrated carbon dioxide. Still bad news over here. This is all hydrogen, or a lot of hydrogen. Hydrogen, oxygen. Pepper plant, haven't seen one of those in a while. It's all chlorine. What does this take to dig here? Sand. Yeah, it's always complaining about the oxygen generation. Never making enough oxygen, apparently. Is that not making up, pumping out enough water? Yeah. Can't make more. Hmm. No research. Getting kind of stuck. I don't like it. Where was the exosuit stuff? It was down here. Hazmat stuff. Oh, and we got that. Oh yeah, we needed some decoration. Can make one. What's that missing? Medical pack. You do that. And we'll copy a couple of those, and we'll put one of those right there. See how they like that. It's too bad you can't just like slime lung. No peppermint. Pepper knife? Throw that around. Dirt. What is this? Blossom seed. Coal. No coal. Blossom seed. I haven't seen any of that. Or seacomb leaf. No balm lilies, no phosphates. Gunk. Back to gear bomb. We're not gonna find any of that here. I don't think we can make coal. What does that do for us? We're gonna take the care package. What does it do? So just make pretty things? Decorative plant. Well, what is this building? We making for a hospital. It needs a mess table and a toilet. Okay. Huh. What do we need in here to make a farm? Farm station. And that would be this one. I don't know if I need to hook it up or anything, but alright, let's get this second one going here. Water pipe. Connect. Power. Wire. Time to have a fire. See how much juice we can make happen here and make this whole thing go kaboom. I have 9 duplicates, right? And I have 9 beds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we need another table. 9. There you go. You happy now? Jeez, people. It's considered furniture, yeah. Don't think we can have a... It doesn't tell you, does it? So for like this to be a room, for this to be a great hall, no mess tables. What do you have instead? A fancy decor item and a recreational building. What is a fancy decor item? No industrial machinery. Check. Mess tables. Check. Or I wonder if they're saying those pipes. No, it says because it qualifies as a mess hall. And the pipes are still there. So, great hall. Fancy decor item. Recreational building. What is a recreational building? What's a fancy decor item? You ask. Nobody knows. So let's put that there. I put... No, it can't. Can I put it somewhere else? I guess maybe that's... For that, you would need... Like maybe that? So we do a pedestal. Pretty sure it won't let us put that on there. No, it will not. Can we put a flower pot on it? Let's let him get that built and we'll see. It's taking forever to build that platform. Nope. Still can't put it on her. Build that there. Display object. Oh, so I have to choose an object to put on her. Can't just put one on her. Let's put that on her. Would put that there. We'll put that over there. It's still not a... Oh, I think it's missing a toilet and a mess hall, right? Or a mess table. Copy. Put you there. Yeah, it's hospital needs a mess table and a toilet. There's no toilet. Did they make this into a farm yet? Yeah. Or a greenhouse. Polluted oxygen, no. Alright. This is all hydrogen gas up here, right? So if you did so we do a power station up here. I can find it again. There it is. Brain's going choo choo choo. Yeah, he needs refined metal for that still. Hydrolyzer. Hydrogen generator, and then we need an air pump. Or a gas pump anyway. And we're just gonna do straight old pipe. Here to here. Oh, what common item did we get this time? Let's see. Survey says common gunmetal shoes. I don't even know what that's all about. What the point to that is. I don't think there really is one. Make sand and pure nickel. Why not 10? Let me get down and get to punching. What's his problem? What's your problem, Supply? Let's take a look. Where you at? There you are. He's hungry, has soggy feet, yucky lungs. But I don't have any curative tablets. Hi, how's it going? Oh, it's going alright. The new DLC, it's got some interesting twist. You know, thanks so much for the raid. It's interesting. You know, I'm just kind of hodgepodging my way through it. It's just more of a mess than it is anything. Because I started off a map with heavy mineral or a lot of metal, and unfortunately there is none of the usual stuff. I had to go all the way up here to find sand, but then I'm living in hydrogen land up here, and so we're just kind of muddling our way through it, trying our best to keep everybody alive. I haven't actually lost a duplicate yet, which is usually pretty surprising for me. I usually lose a couple by now. They get trapped somewhere and die. But we're, you know, doing what we can do here. How are you guys all doing tonight? Well, mood, I understand that. It's I I liked the base game. I've done a little bit of the space out and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. The interesting part about this is you can still do the base game with the DLCs, because when you select your planet, you can just choose a common planet. Unfortunately, it does throw in a few twists though on you, because some of the research items will come from the DLC, right? And it may rearrange some of the research items from the base game. Like, here's a sludge press from Spaced Out. Spaced Out at a lot of content. Yeah, because a lot of this is all spaced out stuff. You can see it's got the little stripe on it. I'm looking to see if there's any other ones on here. So here's one. This is from the new DLC here. It's a peat burner, because on the prehistoric planet, there's no there's very little algae, and there's a lot of peat. So oxygen was a struggle right off the bat, because I had next to no way to make oxygen. I could have the little algae converter thing going, but I was constantly trying to find algae to put into it. I put the peat burner works all right, but the dilemma with the peat burner is right here. It, in addition to producing electricity, it also produces polluted oxygen and polluted water, which is extra gross. You know, so you got to have somewhere for your polluted water to go, and your polluted oxygen, you got to deal with that. Thankfully, I've got some scrubbers running way down here to get rid of the carbon dioxide. I haven't really needed too much in the way to deal with polluted oxygen, but it's starting to get to that point that I'm going to have to start dealing with the polluted oxygen. Oh, I can understand that, keeping things as a reward. I can understand that. I just like the DLC. The interesting thing with Steam, when they put out these kinds of DLCs, at least this is the way it usually works a lot of times with Oni. If they put out a DLC, they a lot of times will put it on sale as a bundle. So if you go down, you go to like the oxygen not included page, and you scroll down and it starts showing DLCs, it'll show bundles. Even if you already own the base game, and it'll still give you a discount for everything else that would have been in the bundle. So this one came out, I think the prehistoric one came out for $8 the other day, and it was immediately part of the bundle, $5. And so I already had all the other DLCs, so I'm like, for $5, I'm in. I'll take it. And it's just, for some reason, it's something weird that Steam does, that you can do bundle buys with things you already have. I mean, the only item in my bundle was this specific DLC. So they knocked, roughly $3 off of it. So it worked out pretty good for me. It's something to keep in mind when you're looking at it. I have a feeling that something has changed in the game, though, with the gases, because this is all like highly breathable oxygen down here, because I've got these electrolyzers making hydrogen and oxygen, but it's not moving. You see it moving, there's a little bit of it floating around in here, but a lot of this is not good oxygen. So either they have changed something as part of this DLC when it comes to gas movement. Or it's just not working the way I remember it working. I mean, which is always possible, I guess. I've got tons of chlorine gas parked down here. There should be some carbon dioxide parked down here as well, but I think the scrubbers got rid of it all. There's some parked, there's some there, some there. And there's a little bit floating around in here. There's some bad gas over here. So I think they may have changed something when it comes to the gas. So here's a bunch of hydrogen. And so maybe gases work the way you expect now. You know, you have hydrogen floats up and your oxygen is all floating down your heavier gases. Unfortunately, I don't think they really talk much about gases in here. Geysers. No, I haven't seen a geyser either, which is a terrible thing. Because a lot of times you use geysers to do other stuff. You know, you try to find a geyser that's pumping out water and then you just cap it and use it for water. So far I have not found any of them. Let's see. Yeah, just not finding any of these gas geysers anywhere hiding on me. And that's that. Gases, let's see, chlorine. I know people do, if you go online, you will find people have done like massive amounts of researching when it comes to all the physics in this game. Yeah. Yeah, I go on to Reddit every once in a while when I'm stuck on stuff. Last week or the week before I was doing a Timberborn and with the update 7, and that was a lot of fun. And you go and you check out some of the crazy stuff that people have built for Timberborn with mega structures, you know, that these things have built, multiple story farms and factories and water everywhere. Let's see, thermal conductivity, does it tell us? It's unbreathable, of course, doesn't help me there. Heat capacity, condensation point, resource type, unbreathable. Let's see, but it doesn't tell us. You know, the thing you want to know is how heavy is it? Where is it going to end up? Let's see, minus 42, minus 42. Don't worry about any of that. Hydrogen generators. Yeah, that's the thing I'm having a rough time with now is you know, this hydrogen stuff, or dealing with the gases right now. It will tell you everything that makes this gas, but it doesn't tell you. Go down. It's common atomic light. Unbreathable, condensation, radiation. So I guess atomically light is the key phrasing there. That they try to. Ooh, aluminum gas? That's interesting. Phosphorus, natural. I don't think I have ever found natural gas more than a couple of times. Useful in power production. It doesn't. Unfortunately, they don't tell you what the weight of the gas is. Somebody get a skill up. I do love. I saw this somewhere. Name all your duplicants for what they do. So if you have one that specializes in cooking, name them the cook. I haven't found any on this one. I know I've seen them, a few times in the past, but I have not found anything. It's like this map is like so poor when it comes to geysers. I have no idea what to do with them. Let's do some super hard digging for him. Farmer. Crop tending. Our operator can do some improved construction. Researcher applied science. Our supplier is max there. Let's do... Doesn't like to dig. Let's do rocket piloting. Anything is possible. I know they use their DLCs a lot of times to make minor changes to things. Let's see here. Our cook. Let's do grilling too. So because this is something they changed. Unless my plugin is working. I know there was a few plugins that I found online, but I didn't turn any of them on for this when I started this session. But they've got there was a plugin that was all super zoom. You could zoom way out. And because in the original game you could only zoom out to like the size of what you could see or something, and so it really limited on what you could do. But now I had just the speck of the map at the beginning, and I could zoom way out, and it was great. The other thing I miss from the plugins was that you could go into your research, and you can stack research. Right, you could go in and say, well, I want to research this, and you hold, I can't remember what it is, Control or Alt or something, and you could just start selecting, and it would let you queue research. And so that was something that I just always enjoyed using, because queuing up research was the way to go. I don't think I have any research going at the moment. Yeah, oh yeah, the zoom thing is the one of the best. So I have not found any petroleum. I think I have fairly rarely found that in the base game as well. Oil, crude oil. Either I roll up some bad maps or something. Let's see, let's do some material moving. So let's see here, because you can look at this thing. This is all, there's some algae here. Finally some algae. It's all like nickel ore and shale. I had to go way up here to find sand for my water sieve to filter out all my stuff from here. Oh yeah, queuing research is one of those great things that I enjoyed from another game that I play on occasion called the Rift Breaker. And you can queue up any number of research items. As long as you had the research before it, you can queue it up. You can queue up research from... it has 3 different kinds of branches, like how this has development, material, medicine. You could queue up this one, then you could add this one and that one, and you could just keep queuing until you had a bunch in the queue, and they would just do them in the order. It's great. Well worth the effort. That was one of my favorite plugins. It makes it so much easier. And this was something that threw me for a twist here. So these plants here are called sweet corn, but they only grow after they've been pollinated by this butterfly looking thing. And the butterfly things don't last forever. They have an age of 5. But they're produced by a plant. So this plant, this mimica bud, grows, makes this butterfly thing. The butterfly thing pollinates these, and then you can get food from them. And so, like, you have the sweet corn stalk here, so it's this growth halted pollination because thingy hasn't gone over here and pollinated it. So, you know, it's such a. I was like, wait a minute, why am I. Why am I struggling with food? Why am I having such a hard time? Well, because of this stupid thing here. Because of this food. These guys up here, thankfully, eat some of this stuff. They, you know, poop out peat, which we then burn in our peat burner. And then every once in a while they'll knock some of the stuff off of these vines here, and the duplicants will come by and harvest them. Harvest the little nuts, and they'll eat them, so keeping track of my food supply. And I hate these things that just fall out of nowhere. Sand or something. Alright, so we got this up here. This is all full of hydrogen gas, so I'm planning on attempting to make some electricity here. Let's see. Let's use just basic wire. Ooh, this has got to go a long way. We'll put that there. And then we'll set ourselves up a horrible little loop here. Should probably put a battery on here. Let's see if they'll make this for me. Let's see, I gotta get that out of there because it's not gonna reach. I thought about pumping this hydrogen down, but ugh. That can end up being a pain. Doing all that plumbing. And in the later game, they start getting depressed. Let's see, I want to do... let's do that there. I want to do a bridge. So yeah, they start getting depressed on you, and you know, you have to start building things for them to look at. And they get, you know, they of course get super annoying. It's like, I'll just get a few more duplicates. How about that? Alright, we're going to plug that in there. Hook that in there, and then we'll cut this power off here. Already had one wire start to show that it was going to break. Kind of overpowered it. Oops. But it is what it is how that usually goes. It's not bad though. I do like, yeah, I enjoy the game. Some of it's a little confusing. I mean, I'm like this one. I think I finally got a handle on how it's all working. It's an ugly layout now. Because of a lot of times my layouts start out as just building things to make things work and get the things done that I need to get done, and then at some point when it starts to be easier or they're basically sustaining themselves, then I will start to try to rearrange things, you know, do the classic put your power generation way over here on the outsides of the base or at the very bottom of the base, and then run all your power lines up the outsides with your batteries and everything on the outsides. That way they don't take such a morale hit because of it. Because at some point it starts to be like, oh, I'm getting sad because it's, because this pipe is ugly. And you're like, great. Now I got to deal with your sad butts all over the place. Why are you doing this to me? But I also like to try to make rooms. Because I have like this room here, my greenhouse, my barracks, washroom, mess hall. Trying to do some in here, but this is it's a hospital and it's missing a toilet. So I have to put a toilet of some sort in there to make that into a hospital. I always enjoy trying to make the rooms, and some of them are a little ridiculous because they want you to put a whole lot of stuff in there, but they don't give you a lot of room for it, right? And they're like, oh, 64 tiles, and you're like, how do I put in 30 tables in that little amount of space? But you can always find a way. Like this one here is supposed to be 64 tiles maximum. And so, what a lot of people do is they'll use the cancel tool to see how many tiles something is. And some of these things are pretty small. Like these mess tables. And so they're like one tile, I think, big. You have to do at least 2 tiles to get a duplicate in there, because you got to be able to put a door on it. So you could do 2 tiles, and it says it has to be 64. And so you could do something like that, put a long and just line up. Alrighty, you have a good night, Moot. Enjoy yourself. Thanks again for the raid. I am actually getting ready to head out myself. It's getting late, and work is in the morning. But thanks for stopping by. You have a good evening, and we'll talk to you later. Decrease agriculture, irritable bowel. Slow in the bathroom. Cuisine, agriculture. Jeez. More nickel ore, yeah, that's what I need. Suit wearing, tiny, doctoring, cooking, supplying. I think we're going to do the care package. Alright, how are we doing up here? Oh, they're still building. Okay. Load 2,500. Woof. That's a lot of load. Yeah, once he finally got enough hydrogen, he's cranking it out now. So let's go down here. Let's cut this power line right here. Produces 800. No, let's cut it down here. Ooh, well, you can get my battery built. Water's a mess. Let's stick a... Get a good distance shot here. Get that out of the way. Alrighty, I do believe that's going to be the end for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can catch us here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Cagman0, or you can also catch us on YouTube at Cagman Plays. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day or evening, afternoon, whenever you're choosing to watch this, and we will catch you the next time.